Hello yogis, and welcome to the Yogi Institute YouTube channel. It's great to have you here. My name is Jill Enticknap, the lead trainer and founder of Yogi Institute, an online yoga school and studio. Today I wanted to create a short video to share 2 breath practices with you. The first breath practice is going to be to calm, and the second breath practice is going to be to cleanse. So we are going to start with the calm, then cleanse, and then end with the same calm breath practice. So you can do breath practices anywhere, anytime, and I recommend finding a seat and getting nice and tall from the sit bones through the crown of the head. The breath is connected to our capacity to live. The breath anchors us in to the present moment. The breath can shift us from overwhelm to calm, from the mind racing to the mind slowing. So if you find that your mind is very busy, that you have a difficult time being present, connecting to the present moment, breath practices are going to serve you in so many ways. So the first breath practice, as I said, is a calming breath practice. And I call it balanced breath. Now, how it works is we inhale to our fullest capacity, counting the inhale on the way up. Whatever that count is, taking in as much air as we can, we pause. And then on our exhale, we count that same exhale on the way down. So what we're doing is we're balancing out our inhale to our exhale. Now, that doesn't mean that every breath is the same count. You might notice that your breath capacity starts to expand as you do this breath practice for an extended period of time. You may find that your breath capacity decreases. Either way, it's okay if that count changes, but what is important is that we balance out the inhale and exhale. So maybe your first inhale is a count of 4, exhale count of 4. Maybe your next is a count of 5, count of 5. Maybe the next comes back down to a 4. It's okay no matter how it is. I've been doing this for a while and I've come all the way up to a 20 count for my inhale. Though that is not the intention, it is for you to balance out your breath in that moment, in this moment, no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing. But I just share that so that you know that your breath capacity may begin to really expand. So I invite you, you may want to press your tongue against the roof of your mouth, and we're inhaling and exhaling through the nose. So I invite you to flip your palms, palm facing down, onto your knees, and we are going to take 5 rounds of balanced breath on your own count. So let's take a deep breath in, count it up. Full breath out, count it down. Deep inhale, count it up. Full exhale, count it down. And again. And count down for the same count. Let's take 3 more on your own. Inhaling. One more. Take a moment to notice and do a 2-word check-in. How do you feel in this moment? What emotions? Just identify 2 words, 2 emotional words. And then take a moment to notice how your body feels. So for me, that is a very calming practice that completely shifted how I showed up on my mat to how I feel on my mat now. So if you're coming in for a yoga practice and you're having a challenge with getting present, getting grounded, getting centered for your practice, you may want to pause if you're doing a video online, especially with me, and take a few rounds of those balanced breaths. And then you may want to restart your practice when you've come into that calm, centered space. You can also do this while you're seated at your desk throughout your day. You could be on a walk and have a seat and take a few rounds of balanced breath. You could be with your kids and take a few rounds of balanced breath. That is what I love so much about breath practices, is that we can do it anywhere, anytime, for any length of time, and we are going to experience the benefits. So if you felt a shift in your emotions, in your body with that practice, I highly recommend that you come back to it often. As I said, the second breath practice is a cleansing breath practice. And what I'm calling this breath practice is belly button breathing. Belly button breathing. So I want you to close down your eyes and bring your awareness to your belly button. Flip your palms facing down. Just allow yourself to be nice and grounded. Get tall. Imagine that you're creating space through your torso for the breath. Now sink your awareness down into your belly button. And as we inhale, the focal point is going to be on the belly button and pressing the belly button away from the body. And then as you exhale, the focus is going to be drawing the belly button to the spine. Take a deep inhale, and you want to press that belly button out as far as you can and pause. And then on your exhale, draw the belly button to the spine. Taking a deep inhale, pressing that belly button away. And on your exhale, drawing your belly button to your spine. So keep going with this breath. Now, why this is such a cleansing breath is because the breath is pressurizing our torso, where all of our internal organs are. And so as we pressurize, we squeeze the internal organs, squeezing out anything, the blood, the nutrients, anything that can be squeezed out. But then as we inhale, we create the space for that nutrients, fresh blood, oxygen to come rushing back in. So the inhale is creating space, and the exhale is creating that cleansing experience. So let's take a few more rounds of this deep belly button breath. Inhale, press the belly button away, breathe it away. Exhale, draw the belly button to the spine. Inhale, press the belly button away. Exhale, draw the belly button to the spine. Let's take 5 more. One more. Breathe the belly button away. And draw the belly button to the spine. Come back to a more natural rhythm of breath. And just take a moment to notice. Let's do another 2-word check-in. How do you feel emotionally in this moment? 2 words, no need to rationalize or explain, just become aware. And then how does your body feel? How does your body feel after those deep belly button breaths? Now, you can incorporate this belly button breath, and I highly recommend that you do whenever you're coming into twists. So let's do a few rounds of twists with the belly button breath. So whenever we come through center, we're inhaling, and whenever we twist, we're exhaling, and we're really drawing the belly button in to create more space for our twist. So we're going to do really simple twists. Inhale, breathe the belly button out, arms come up. Exhale, twist left, draw the belly button in. Inhale through center, arms come up. Exhale, twist right, draw that belly button in. Inhale through center, arms come up. Exhale, draw the belly button to the spine, twist left. Inhale through center and exhale, twist right. Let's take 3 more on your own breath. Inhale, breathe the belly button out. Exhale, draw the belly button in. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist right. Draw that belly button to the spine. Twist. One more. Inhale, center, full, complete breath in. Arms come up. Exhale, twist left, nice and slow. Draw the belly button to the spine. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist right. Draw the belly button to the spine. Gaze back. Let's come back through center. Now, when we match the breath to the movement, it's creating even more benefits through our digestive system, our circulation, our internal organs. It is so good, that belly button breath, for cleansing everything that is within the torso. So if you're ever feeling bloated, if you're ever feeling like you need to get some movement in your digestive system, I highly recommend doing the belly button breath. So we did our calming breath. We did our cleansing breath. We're going to come back to our calming breath and end our practice with 5 rounds of balanced breath. Flip your palms down, close down your eyes, take a deep inhale, breathing in as much as you can, counting on the way up. Pause at the top with that count, and exhale, count down. I'm going to let my voice fall silent for the next 4 breaths on your own. Let's take one more. Inhale, take in as much air as you can. Count down from that exhale. Take a moment Notice how you feel. Flutter your eyes open. Know that you can come back to these breath practices anytime. The breath is always there for us. All we need to do is anchor our awareness into the breath. The breath will anchor us into the present moment. Trust that the breath is doing the internal work as we are focusing the mind. I say this a lot. Focus the gaze, focus the breath, focus the mind. The gaze in our breath practice when we close down our eyes is internal. Focusing the breath on any breath practice, even just taking a couple deep breaths, is focusing the breath. Doing those two things focuses the mind. Thank you for being here. Thank you for learning something new. Know that you can incorporate this in any way into your life, into your yoga practices, into your yoga classes, into what you teach, into your morning routine. Again, my name is Jill Enticknap, the lead trainer and founder of Yogi Institute, an online yoga school and studio. I love sharing this practice with you, and I hope to see you again on your mats very, very soon. The light, the love, the wisdom in me sees, honors, reflects, and encourages the light, the love, the wisdom in you. Namaste.